Hey, welcome back to the Macro Workshop recap videos part 4. Hey, before I go anywhere, I was talking about this stuff right here, and I'm not sure why it says roof pitch percentage instead of this. And I think this is this is a macro percentage pitch. And so I'm not sure why this changed, why I have to go back in here and delete this and insert, I don't know, whatever pitch I want on it. I don't know. And it's a 5 and 12. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure. Sorry. But and maybe you guys can figure it out, or I'll figure it out later or something. But here's something before I forget, before I get into my other stuff. This is something Anthony showed me, and this is really cool. Floor plan. And if I go to my floor plan, whatever floor plan it is, I go to my Anno set floor plan. It has to do with stairs. It has to do with stairs. Go down to level 2. I don't have any stairs. This is a one-story house, so I'm going to go down to here, and I'm going to down. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Oh, now I'm down 2 levels. Go back up a level. So here's a set of stairs. I'm going to draw a set of stairs in here. And quite frankly, I'm not quite escape. I'm not really quite clear on this, but this is what Anthony had done. He had a macro, and I think he posted some macros on his. He posted some macros somewhere. So if I I don't have a label for it, but I think I can do this. And bear with me on this. This is all new stuff to me. Boop, boop. Okay, now I'm gonna put in my macro. Let me see if I can do this. Global file. I don't know how he did it. Bottom line is, I think he had a macro that identified a set of stairs, which I just created. And if you change the number of risers or the number of treads or whatever it is, I think his macro would spell out that there was 15 risers at 7 5/8 and 14 treads at 10 inches or something. So look out for Anthony's. Anthony, I think, posted this information on how to use this. But it was. I think this would be very, very powerful. I mean, one of the things I want to do is I want to identify how many risers and treads I have and the heights of each, and it's all automatic. So check out that Anthony did for us. I think it was some pretty cool stuff. So here we go. I have a soffit right here. Tab. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I don't do soffits the way Chief does. And if I want a soffit, Alt T. I think I'm going to cancel. What is it? Shift T, Alt T. How do you do a soffit? I'm going to do a soffit right here. Oh, it's a T. And I think with a soffit, you can give it a label. Yep, there it is. An automatic label or specify label, and you can go over to here and insert. Let me see if I can do this. Object specific. I guess I can do width, depth, and height, and I guess width. But see, I don't like that. I don't like to use these soffits because they're just a mess as far as I'm concerned. Is a 13-inch soffit by 24-inch high? I don't know, or 24-inch wide. I'm not sure. But this is back to, and of course you can't manipulate the soffit into, a polyline or something, or stretch it out or something. It's just a rectangle. It's a rectangle, and that's why it's so important to shift P and be able to create this right here, which is a P solid, which I'm just creating right now. Convert it into P solid, or slab P solid, or whatever I want to do. But I want to be able to. I want that to have a label. This has a label. A soffit has a label, but a P solid that I created does not have a label, and I'd like to have a label of some sort. I'd like to have a label. I don't know. What else can I talk about here? Stop. Okay, let me see if I can recap this. Macros are something. The advantage of a macro is a certain bit of information can be located in a lot of different spots automatically, so you don't have to retype. And here's my BMP. Here's my BMP right here, and I have the name of the owners right here. I didn't type that in. That's a macro based on the plan client information. This address here is, I didn't type this in. It came in from client information again. So I'm just going to go through some. I'm trying to. You're going to have to know your own plans to know how you want to do this, how it's going to help you out, and how you can use these macros. You know, my name over here in the title block. That's a macro. It shows up wherever I want to have my name on it. The owner's name, it's all a macro. I didn't have to type it in anywhere. It's simply in client information. The area analysis that I've got right here. These numbers should be automatically and dependent upon some closed P lines or P solids that I have over here. So if I change this P solid over here, it's going to change the area of my garage. So it's going to change this number here automatically. It's going to change this number over here automatically, 470, and that's all calculated into my floor area ratio right over here. That's all automatically calculated. I don't have to figure that out. You know, here, this address right here, 12508 Perla Court. I didn't type that in. That's a macro. This is a poor example of Perry's macro for a layout box label, but I didn't do it right. If I opened it up, label site plan, I made a mistake here, and it should be object specific box scale instead of the layout scale, and then now it's going to be right. Instead of 1 inch equals 1 inch, it's 1 inch equals 10 foot. That's neat. Move on. If I simply change on my roof plan, if I change the kind of roofing material, existing Class A roof assembly, concrete tile over, blah, 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 if I change that to a comp shingles, that's now going to affect all my elevations where I have my roofing call out. Instead of concrete tile, it's now going to represent asphalt shingles. It's pretty cool stuff. You know, I already use a lot of macros in my elevations. I try not to do a lot of work on my elevations. It's just there. And if Chief gets their act together and makes these things automatically update, I don't even have to touch these darn things, man. They're just going to be there. Spark arrestor. Oh, God, I got a headache. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go on to my demo plan. My demo plan is something else. Whatever. Here's my plan right here. Where else can I use that? Oh, I know. Well, all this stuff is, well, this is a schedule, and this is all automatic. When I change a window size in my plan, it changes my window schedule or my door schedule. It's just magic. It's great stuff. Keep moving on. That's what macros is all about. It's going to save you time. Not only does it save you time, but it makes your model that much more accurate, or your plans that much more accurate. That's what's really, really valuable. It's just that much more accurate. I mean, once in a while I make a mistake and instead of a new window, it's called out as an existing, and I'm trying to work that out so I don't ever have those mistakes. And timer's up on number 4, and I didn't think I had anything to talk about, but obviously I do. Let me see. Oh, here's another thing. Sections. Yeah, this is Joe Carrick's thing. I mean, existing Class A roof assembly, concrete tile over, blah 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 blah, and it's pointing to this. So that note is carried out onto the sections, and I can take care of that on exterior walls too. I mean, just using a macro. So it would change all those notes. Let's see what else I got here. Here's another thing, and a roof plan. Let's see, roof plan. I don't know, nothing. But if I go to my foundation plan, here I've got foundation notes, and this is yeah, foundation design is based on 1,000 PSF. Well, is it really? I mean, this is just a note that I all typed in. But actually, what I should do is I should open this up. Hang on a second. Oh, let me open this up first of all. Now I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to say I'm going to create a new CAD tools text macro management. I'm going to get me a new one, and this is going to be soil bearing value, SOI bearing value, and I'm going to change it to 1,500 PSF. Tab, okay. Okay, so now all I have to do is go over to here, and instead of typing in 1,000 PSF, all I have to do is take that out, and mark user-defined soil bearing value. Now watch what happens. 1,500 pounds per square foot. Now why is that important? Well, if I go back to my layout, and I'm not sure if I have this on this particular layout because it's a one-story. I didn't have engineering on it, but go to sheet number 1. Oh, right here, yeah. This, if I'm using my engineer, W. If I'm using my engineer, and my engineer decides to use 1,000 or 1,500 pounds, open text. Oh, I gotta open it up. Open. Oh, there it is, right there. Yep. Delete this. And soil bearing value. Look at this. I've typed this in as 1,500. Well, all I need to do is get rid of this. Hang on. Get rid of this right here, and change this to a macro. Soil bearing value, and it's going to be 1,500 pounds, which is what it already says, right? But wait a second. He's deciding to use 2,000 pounds. So all I have to do is go to Tools, CAD, Text Macro Management, and now instead of wherever it is, soil bearing value, I'll edit. It's now 2,000. That's what he's using, 1, 2, 3, because it's based on the soils report. So if I'm lucky, it changes. It not only changes this right here. See this right here? Line style, front. Notice it now says 2,000 pounds per square foot. Now if I go to 8, which is where my boilerplate notes are, or 9, wherever it is, 10, 9, 10, 11. Hopefully it's going to say 2,000 pounds per square foot over here too. There it is. There's a consistency. You see what I'm getting at, man? That's what this is all about. The macros. That's what it's all about. You get rid of the inconsistencies. 12. I don't know what that is. 13. Nothing. And blah, blah, blah. Anyway. I think this is the end of part 4. Part 5, I'll have to figure it out later. But, hey, I was worried that there wasn't going to be a lot to talk about, but there was. So thanks, everybody, for attending, and I hope this helped you guys out. Done.